Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Both Sox enter the day with their winning streak at 10 games. They'll try to extend it next. Brad Keller, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Standing in, Aaron Hicks. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today, they continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Here's the 2-1 home. 3-1.
He's only 4 pitches in, but he doesn't look too sharp to start the day off.
The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
Batting second, the right fielder.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First offering on its way. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, he showed a lot of patience to work out that walk, but it got erased pretty quickly. Always hate to give outs away on the base pass, especially when you've gotten on base for free.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Keller has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable. He'll throw his off-speed pitches behind an account. He's really difficult to sit on just one pitch.
On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning. Yu Darvish is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in his last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Stepping up to the plate, Juan Lagares. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that one right down Main Street. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Now a moment here in Baltimore for the Orioles starting lineup. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
You take a look at this lineup, Matty. One thing stands out, and the fact that they're at the bottom 3rd in on-base percentage. They don't put enough pressure on the defense to be successful. Sit back, waiting on too many guys to move the ball over the fence. And sometimes that puts too much pressure on one of your boys to have to be the hero.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it.
And it's the pitcher that makes the play to retire. Here's George Springer, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First pitch coming, here it is.
Springer.
And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 5th.
Now batting, Kyle Seager, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Seager behind with an 0-2 count.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to be successful if you're chasing balls out of the zone and taking ones that are down the chute. He's got to find a way to refocus.
And he fouls this one off. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Lagares giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Bounce towards the mound. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's take a look at Nick Markakis. This guy just does everything right. A coach's dream. Can go back on the ball, come get it, throw guys out at the plate, cover gap to gap as well.
Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So we got him looking there. Theodore Connell becomes out number 2 this inning.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. hit in the air down the right field line. Markakis is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here now is Mike Zunino. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
The catcher, Mike Zunino.
Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Healy racing back. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo homer here for Mike Zunino. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Batting 8.
Stepping in now, Homer Munson. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. Runners off for second. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Now a look and a throw back to second. And he's back standing. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And the runner back. The 1-0 delivery. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike taken to throw. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here. Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being careful with some hitters, but not that guy. He'll happily take the walk.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 home. Fouled away. Alvarez stands at first with 1 out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. On deck is Nick Markakis. The 3-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here's a look over to first. Runner back safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And again a throw.
No, he's safe.
The 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So striding in, Nick Markakis, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to White at first, and that ends the inning. The Red Sox are on the board thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. Now 1-0 Boston.
Welcome back. As the Orioles look to get the offense going here in the third, this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Fouled off. Now another 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. Here comes the 0-1. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll get back there to make the catch in front of the screen as they retire their man here for the second out. So 2 men are gone now in Baltimore third. And into bat next will be Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. Darvish pauses. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike one. Kiner-Falefa swings and throws from the right side and stands at 5'10". He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2019.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the first baseman, number 23, Mitch Moreland.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run. 8th home run on the season for him, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
The left fielder.
In now, George Springer.
George Springer.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
3-0 now.
No strike.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 3-2, full count. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. Payoff pitch one more time. And that's low, ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Perez, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Springer aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit hard up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Now a pickoff play at second, and he's back in standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, and he'll dive back in. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Zero.
1-2 now.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers.
So a 3-run shot to right center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Now batting.
Into the box, Mike Zunino.
Zunino.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Healy waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Homer Munson. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now
at the plate, Pedro Alvarez reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. A 1 pitch on its way. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Here's Juan Lagares back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batting, second baseman.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Hicks going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder.
So a beautiful running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Show Track. He took a solid route, covered quite a bit of ground, 110 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. That's a catch to remember. And now Bryce Harper, 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3. Adam Madrid gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief.
Number 18.
Digging in now, Aaron Hicks. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Here's the first pitch to him.
The center fielder.
First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Hot shot to third. And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Ready for another shot now. Nick Markakis. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Pitch outside, the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. The 1-0 delivery. Runner goes for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
Looked to me like he got a good jump off the pitcher from second, but it didn't matter that time. Always costly when you get caught stealing at third.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. High and deep to center field. Back goes Lagares at the track. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Two and 2 the count. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Got him to go down swinging there. Trey Turner is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ballgame. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Ready now for Baltimore. Jason Kipnis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come. Stepping up now, George Springer. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Hernan Perez. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Keeley racing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Two men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth. And into bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo home run here for Kyle Seager, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino. As it's grounded sharply to first. And White will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. The Red Sox tack on one more thanks to the solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Red Sox 6 and the Orioles nothing. Tyler White will bat next. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did it get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Zunino is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
coming to the plate now, Alexander Healy, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown, as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to Baltimore as we send you down to check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. A ball and a strike.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Swing and a line drive. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
On to White at first, and that ends the inning. Down in order go. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Juan Lagares. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. No balls and a strike to count. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw down to first, one away.
The batter, number 15.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Kinsler.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Matt, just about everything
right
he's
fielder,
doing is
number
working.
3.
All of his pitches,
Right.
great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that misses 1-1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They still find themselves down 6-0. Now in the box, Nick Markakis. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Healy giving chase. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Standing in now, George Springer. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Moreland, the runner at second with 1 away. A bouncer to the left side. Now a bluff to throw to first and fire back to second. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Ready now, Hernan Perez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Looking at his career totals, Perez is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Up next for the Red Sox, the third baseman, Kyle
Seager will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his second home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Brandon Woodruff enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 53, Brandon Woodruff.
Stepping in now, Mike Zunino. He swings and it's a line drive to left center. And that's in there, base hit. 1 run scores. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone.
Homer
Into the
Munson.
box now, Homer Munson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
One and two to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So striding forward now, Pedro Alvarez, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strike. So digging in now, Trey Turner. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish.
We're moving right along into this one as we head into the late innings. Listen, if you want to score, you got to have to bunch some hits together, and they haven't been able to do that so far. So hopefully this leadoff guy, this will be the right guy at the right spot to get something going.
Darvish will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Theodore Connell becomes out number 2 this inning. Darvish pauses. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they're going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Outside, 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is striding in for Boston, Aaron Hicks. He'll start things off in the top of the ninth as they look for a little insurance. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
1-1.
And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Two balls and two strikes to Hicks now. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. Stepping into the box, Nick Markakis, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Line towards center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
In now, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
2-2. Markakis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Kiner Falefa goes to get it, and the throw is in time. Moreland is retired, 2 down now. So coming to the plate, George Springer. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch on its way. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And it's 1-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Count even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to it. Digging in to try it again. Tyler White starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And there's 1 away.
The left fielder,
Alex Healy the next to bat. He popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. 0-1 the count. Called strike 0-2. Looped out toward third. Oh, and he misses it.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike one. No hits to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner at first here, one man out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. Throw to first, but he's back in safely. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointing towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Baltimore down to their final strike. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Healy, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat.
Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, probably the easiest player of the game decision we'll have to make all year. He got some help along the way from his defense, but all in all, this was his show, and he winds up in the history books with a no-hitter.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.